Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is my baby essentials or my baby favourites. I've watched lots of these videos before and find them really interesting just to see what everyone else is using, and especially when I was becoming a mum for the second time round, but 8 years later, it was really helpful. So I just thought I would share what I like to use also. So Esme just woke up from a nap, so she's down there playing. So if you hear any noise, that's what that is. So I'll start again. The thing that I wanted to share first was what nappies and wipes I like to use. So these are the nappies. That's the front, that's the back. So it's got quite a cute little design. And they are the kit and kin nappies. These are fairly new at Tesco's, and this is what the packet looks like. As you can see, it says they are super absorbent, hypoallergenic and biodegradable. Esmae is in size 3 at the moment. These are brilliant. I've not had any problem with them. As much as I would have loved to have used cloth nappies to be even more super eco-friendly, we didn't do this time, and this is as close as I'm going to get to being eco-friendly this time. So they're working great for us. They don't leak, they fit really nice, and they've got a cute little tiger or lion on the back, so we're happy with those. And for a pack, they are a little bit dearer than obviously Pampers or like Aldi's Own, which I know a lot of people like as well, but I'd rather pay a little bit extra knowing that I'm getting the biodegradable ones, and they are £7.95 a pack, I think it is. And then these are our favourite wipes. We love the water wipes. I'm pretty sure you've probably seen these already, but they are 99.9% water and a drop of fruit extract, and I just love that that is all that's in them, and they're super wet and really easy to use, so we love these, and this is what we're probably going to continue to use. Next, moving on to baths, I've got a few items here that we like using in the bath. So my first thing is this jug. This is brilliant for scooping the water up and washing. Super simple, isn't it? But and I'm pretty sure you've probably seen this again before, but I love this. It's the Munchkin jug, and it's great because it's bendy, so you can put it like a little example here. You can put it on your head, on the head like that, and bend it in, and then when you pour it, it still had water in it. You can bend it and pour it on, and it stops it from going in their eyes. And yeah, so I like this jug. Again, with bath time, this is the hair and body wash that I use. And although babies don't need to have much soap on them, and I don't tend to put the soap all over her, I will use it in her hair because, as you've probably seen if you've watched my channel before, she's got quite a lot of hair. So yeah, especially now she's eating, she is getting loads of food in her hair, so I wash her hair every night, and then I tend to just use a little bit on her hands and her arms because that's where, again, where she gets a lot of food when she's eating. So this one is brilliant, and it is called the Earth Friendly Baby. Yeah, and it's calming lavender shampoo and body wash, 99.2% natural, no artificial fragrances or colours, dermatologically and it says no animal testing, it's made in the UK, and it is vegan friendly. Oh, and what does that say? Oh, it's very small. Oh, 100% recyclable something, so I'm guessing obviously the bottle is 100% recyclable, so this is what we like to use. Again, with bath time, I absolutely love my kneeling pad. So this is what it looks like. That. And again, this is from the Munchkin range. I got this from Amazon. It's got this little thing on the back. I'm assuming if that's like, you know, if you've got somewhere where you can kind of attach it so it can hang. But yeah, this definitely, if you haven't got great knees as it is, or like a sore back or whatever, or just in general, I think it helps because it hurts your knees, doesn't it, when you're bending down at the bathtub. So I use this every night when I'm giving her a bath. To go with that, I've got the matching bath mat. So again, Munchkin from Amazon, and I've got this since she's not been using her bath support anymore, and she just sits on this, and I'm knelt right next to the bath anyway, so this is also great and it all matches up. And again, with bath time, this is the thermometer we use. It's a little duck, whoops, and it's great. You just tap it on your hand and then it comes on, and you just leave it in the bath for a few minutes and it tells us what temperature it is. At the moment, as you can see, that says cold. I don't know if you can see that. And when you put it in the bath, there's also a little bit there where it will flash, this bit, it will flash red if it's too hot, and it will like be flashing and saying hot, so that's quite good. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a good old testing it with your elbow as well, but sometimes I'll just throw this in there while it's filling, because I'll go around the house doing other stuff, getting the pyjamas out and ready and everything, and then when I come back I can look at this and I can always test it with my elbow as well. So this is just kind of like a backup temperature checker thermometer. Okay, Esme's joining me now because she's getting a bit bored. With regards to teething, it doesn't seem to be bothering her too much. I might have just spoke too soon, but all I've really used is the dribble bibs, which are fantastic to get right up under the neck and catch all of the dribbles, so I highly recommend those. I love those. Along with that, this is the most natural teething stuff I managed to find. I have to keep it in a plastic bag because it's quite oily and it does get a bit messy, but it is called the, is it pumpkin butt, and again I got this off Amazon, and it's a natural pain relief to calm and soothe your child. It says teething oil. These are the ingredients if you want to have a look. So yeah, just occasionally if I do feel as though it probably is the teeth that are bugging her, then I'll add a little bit of this, and it tends to just help her a little bit. But again, that's all I've really used with regards to putting a product on. And then the last thing that tends to help her while she's teething is this little thing. It's from Primark, and it was called silicone toothbrush, I believe. And so as you can see, it's got like these little bristles on it that it's got some muck in it as well. Lovely. It's got these little bristles on it, and so I'm guessing it's called a toothbrush because when she chews on it, it can help get any bits out of her teeth if she's got any in. But she does tend to love chewing on this. This has been a little lifesaver when I think that her teeth are bothering her. So I'm probably going to pick up a few more of these actually, because sometimes she will fling it out the pram, and because it's clear, it's very hard to see. And it was reasonably cheap. Like I said, it was only from Primark, so this is a win-win for us. Another one kind of based not on teething, well, I suppose it can go along with teething, but we're quite lucky she's never really poorly or anything, and she never really tends to get a temperature. But I remember when Brayden was younger always using one of those, you know, the like little, I think they're on like a little piece of cardboard, and you put them on the head and you have to hold it there until it reads the temperature. Yeah, I felt like I was always like torturing him, holding it on him. So I've invested in an electronic thermometer this time, and it's the Tommy TP one, and I've only used it like once or twice, but it does give a good reading like that straight away. It's brilliant, so I've got it on hand if I need to. And it comes with a little oh dear me, what are you doing? It comes with, you might not be able to see it on there, but it comes with these little plastic covers that you can attach to the top and change each time you need to take the temperature. So that means also you can use it on all your other children as well, and yourself if you need to. And it's really easy to use. I think you just turn it on and then press and hold that in the ear. It gives you a reading within seconds. So I highly recommend getting one of those if you haven't already, or if you're a first time mum and you aren't sure whether it's worth the money. I think it is worth having it in because they last a long time as well. And like I said, the other things, like when you press it on the head, feel like you're torturing them. So another thing that I've absolutely loved is our sling. I think it's called a Moby sling. Let's have a look. Yeah, the Moby sling. So I got this from Amazon, and To be truthful, the first time I tried putting it on was an absolute disaster, but I watched a few YouTube channels and got the hang of it, and soon enough I could put it on within seconds and just throw her in there. And she used to sleep in this all the time, and I used to just walk around and get anything done because it frees your hands up. If you haven't tried sling, if you haven't tried a sling before, if you haven't tried baby carrying before, definitely give it a go, especially if your baby is clingy and wants to be with you all the time. I personally think it's nice to have them with you all the time because they grow up so quickly, don't they? And they're only going to be little for a little while. And look at this fringe. You've got so much hair, haven't you? Woo. She's watching the birds outside. Yeah, so definitely, if you haven't given this a go already, definitely give this a go. We have recently upgraded, I suppose, to a ergo carrier because we were told that they were supposed to be better for your hips and your back and everything, and with my back we thought that would be better, but she doesn't really like going in that one very much, and I don't know if it's just since she started moving around more, she likes to just be on the move, and unless she's really tired and not hungry, then she will be happy in that. But if she's tired, or if she's not tired and she just wants to play and she doesn't want to be in there at all. But anyway, you have to choose what works for you, and I'm pretty sure if you went into like a shop somewhere, maybe they'll have ones that you can kind of test out and see what works for you. But definitely try baby carrying if you haven't already. Well, we loved it. It might not be for everyone, but we loved it. And with regards to sleeping, I wanted to show you two of the sleeping bags. Now recently, when it's been hot weather, Esmae has actually quite happily just slept in her nappy. She gets quite hot and sweaty. I don't know if it is because she's got a lot of hair, but she does get really, really hot. So when we've had these really hot nights, she's been just sleeping in a nappy, and I've been putting a blanket over at night. But more often than not, she kicks it off. But that's how she's been happy. But I do love the sleeping bags. But I just wanted to show you two. She's grown out of the three that she had when she was younger, because she had two that went from when Braden was younger, and then she had one that was bought for her by her auntie and uncle. Yeah, so I wanted to show you two though, because I bought her the next size up, which was this one. And it's beautiful. I think it's got such a lovely pattern on. I know she's only in bed and no one's going to see it, but it's such a nice one. And I got this from TK Maxx. But the only flaw with it is that it opens and closes at the bottom, like this. So it's great if you just want to open it up and change the nappy in the middle of the night. But when you're trying to get them in it, sometimes it's a bit awkward to try and fasten it. Oh, hang on. It's a bit awkward to try and fasten it up here. I found it really fiddly. So if you are buying a sleeping bag, I would definitely look out for that and try and get one that is more like this one, which is the most recent one I've bought. Again, I bought this from TK Maxx, but this is the grow bag one, so I'm pretty sure you can get these from most places. But if you do have a TK Maxx near you, then definitely check them out, because they'll probably be reasonably cheaper. So this is the one. I bought this one because this is a summer one, so it's got a lower tog, and it's nice and long and it's nice and thin. Yeah, it's grow bag ones, and this one zips up from the bottom to the top like so, and then it's got a button there to kind of hold it in as well. And I just find these so much easier, because also you can, like, you know, open it halfway down, you can kind of stick them in and then zip it up, and it's just, I find, much less fiddly. So I just thought I would point that one out. So I love sleeping bags. Esmae doesn't love them all the time, but they are great for especially when it is warmer. If she is warm now, I will try and just put her in her nappy now that I've got the lighter tog one, so then at least she's got a cover over and I know she's gonna stay warm throughout the night. So that is that. With regards to toys, if you have seen my last video, I will post it right here, but that was how I entertain my 6 to 9 month old. You will see that I say, like, there's lots of things that I do with her and lots of things that I play with, but she gets bored really, really easily. But what I have tended to notice, that she does like anything that makes noise. So this is something that she does tend to like. This is her little upsy-daisy teddy. Oh, I didn't mean to press that then. What is it? Do you want to see? So usually if she sees this and she hears the noises, it does tend to make her smile and laugh. She does like this. So anything that makes noise or like sings to her or anything like that, she does like, but she's not figured out how to squeeze it herself yet. So then she gets bored and chucks it. So unless she sat there actually pressing it, then it doesn't work. And then the only other thing with regards to toys that she likes, or books I should say this is, are these That's Not My Such a Thing. So she's got, and That's Not My Fairy, this one, That's Not My Monkey, and what's the other one? That's Not My something, I can't remember what it is, but these two are Braden's, and then the fairy one is hers from Born. So, and these are great. If you've not seen these already, it says That's Not My Monkey, it's, what does it say? Its ears are too soft, and then there's little touchy-feely bits that they can feel at, and yeah, she loves feeling the different sections, so I highly recommend those books as well. And then last but not least on my list is with regards to feeding. If you are breastfeeding, I have definitely used this consistently. It is the feeding cushion, you can see that, and it just, especially because of my back, it just gives me plenty of support. It just allows me to lie her on there and gives me plenty of support. I was quite hopeful because she had 2 hours nap yesterday, 2 hours, and today was half an hour, so this is why this video was a little bit all over the place. So yeah, I highly recommend a feeding cushion if you can get one, because it just makes a little bit less strain on your back or your neck or whatever, and helps you support your arms because they get heavy, especially if you breastfeed as they get older. So that is another thing I've been loving. I think that's it. That's everything I've got with me today that I could think of that I have used consistently or really enjoy using. So that is everything for this video. I hope that was helpful. Excuse me. I think someone wants attention. You want some attention? Can you see in the camera? Can you see? Who's that pretty girl? So that is everything for this video. I hope this was helpful in some way or another. And I hope you're having a great day. Thank you so much for watching. And if you like this kind of video, please subscribe and like this video. But I would also love to know what your favourite things are. I would also love to know what your favourite things are, and that is everything. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye. Can you say bye? Oh, now you're being quiet. Now you're being quiet. Are you waving? Bye bye. Yeah.